Did you eat the camera?
A bass. Good question.
The bass I'm playing this week is an Epiphone Thunderbird. I just got it. I really like it. It's got a really good sound.
That was a great story.
Nice story.
Don't you have another bass up there?
I've got another bass that I've kind of like modded out. It looks really beat up, really old. I've changed everything, all the pickups and everything out, new pots and everything. It's an SX bass. RondoMusic.com. You can get them. They're really, really cheap, but they sound really good. They're made really well. So if there's any bass players in here, you can get a really good bass for like $150.
Maybe I will. All right. Other the accident victim. Can you stand up? Sorry about that. We have a limited edition EP, a live EP available to you at the station at CLI, right outside this room to the right. Yeah, it's got live stuff. We have a full-length studio album that's on iTunes you can check out, and then we're working on a new record right now.
Woo!
I have it. Just saying.
I have the old one.
I have all of them.
From last year?
It's actually called Slow, so you got it.
We should ask how can we sing?
You don't need me to answer your questions.
We should all sing it.
Perfect. All right, same row.
We'll do it in a minute.
In the end, we should all just sing a song.
Craziest comment? I've heard like, hey, is that guy in the green and black shirt on Jersey Shore? Heard that. Said yes. Anything? Nothing appropriate.
At a church event, Frodo, really?
Crazy guys. Something will come to mind, I'm sure, better than that answer. Front row, right over here, white shirt. Hey, Trevor. How I first got involved with CLA. Are you with Travis Long's church? Yes. Okay. Wow. His question was, how did we get involved with CLA? We were just leading worship at our local church, and really didn't, go pursuing that at all. But got a call from them a few years ago. We've been working with them for about 5 years, 5 or 6. They called us, wanted to know if we'd be part of things, and we just started talking with them. We'd kind of known a few of the guys here and there from other events, and they're just great people to work with. We were fortunate enough to get to work with them, serve with them. So yeah, they just called, and we said, absolutely. Okay, front row on this side. Hey, Ashley from Kansas City. Favorite song from this week? Anybody have a favorite? Yeah, like favorite worship song or just one we happen to listen to in the car? Okay, worship song.
Hello, hello, baby. You go like I do it.
Lady Gaga's now worship song.
How He Loves. How He Loves. Okay?
I've heard that song for the first time at church.
The worship song would be Hosanna. I like that song. The bridge of that song is one of my prayers that I pray often.
Woo!
And then the song that I get ready to every night would be Timbaland's If We Ever Meet Again with Katy Perry.
I love you.
My issue with that is not even the song. My issue is why are you getting ready at night? Like, you're ready in the morning. He gets ready several times. At night when he wakes up, he gets ready. Kyle?
I really like a couple songs we did this week, Rise and Sing and Our God. Those are really good.
Our God and We Shine.
Woo!
Okay. Our God and We Shine. I think Our God has been a big song for us this summer. Not because just we think it's great, but it's just a great picture of what worship is, and it's just been a huge response song. So, okay, let's go. Let's finish out here. This side. Yeah. That's a good, very good question. We're just so ready all the time, constantly. We're always. No, that's a great question, and no. I think we're normal people who, depending on what's going on that day, or depending on what's going on in our hearts. But sometimes you really gotta lean into God and say, having trouble, to be honest. And there's times I've planned to do a song, maybe a certain song, that when we've gotten to it, I can't, for whatever reason, just really can't speak those words and really mean it. So I cut the song. So that's a great question. I think there's something you just don't feel like it, but I think that's when I get selfish. It's that way. But when I always think about, it's not about me and how I'm feeling, and it's just not about anything to do with me. That helps me, because then I'm like, it doesn't matter, because it's not about me anyway. It's about God. Right next to you. Do you have a question? Hi, Hannah. Where we got our hats. Good question. You're wearing one.
PacSun.
PacSun. All of them.
Not all of them. Well, some of them. PacSun.
PacSun.
Internet.
You're looking for that
Internet.
style, or you can go to Lids. Okay? I get my hats from these guys. Pretty much. Like when they're done with them, I'll take it. And that's cool, because it's cheaper that way.
Amen to that, brother.
Okay, back row, all the way in the back. Yes. When we started playing it, as soon as the song, before it even came out on the record, I think it got put up on YouTube right after it's from Passion Worship stuff. And we heard it on YouTube before it was out, and this is one of the songs you're like, yeah, that's really cool, really good song. I will say that song has about 5 authors, 5 writers. I know Chris Tomlin gets billed for a lot, but he's one of the writers. Matt Redman wrote it with him. He's awesome. So it's a great song. Oklahoma shirt. Hey, Jeremy. Why are you wearing an Oklahoma shirt then? Okay. Well, you live in Missouri. Okay. Wow.
Makes sense.
That's a great question. We're constantly trying to refocus our hearts and realign our hearts, whether that's from prayer beforehand or conversations that we're having about what God's doing or teaching us. These guys are fortunate. They've very humble hearts to begin with, so we don't. It's not a huge. Glaring problem, but it's something that every day we just say, God,
Talk about it close
keep us
now.
humble. Right before we came in here and we prayed, we said, God, give us humble hearts and help us to stay humble. Because the moment we're not, it becomes very obvious that it's about us, and it's not. So, and just constant reminder, and as I lead worship, I'm kind of a teaching worship leader. And anytime I'm talking and explaining what it is we're singing about, I'm telling myself that as much as all of you, just as a reminder, a constant reminder of that I'm nothing. God is the deal. He's